You're in store for a special treat. Help me welcome back on stage our president of LifeWave, Meredith Berkich.
Hey, how was lunch? Good. You're ready for a great afternoon of more learning, inspiration, motivation, education, and community? And one more word. Recognition? Did we say recognition? There's so many elements of this when we were working on the minute by minute, going through the agenda and all the great information, the fabulous speakers. Thank you. Big round of applause for the speakers you've heard such far. And the ones you are going to hear. Thank you so much. And it's just hard to figure out, okay, but then this is going to happen. So you never really get to a place in this agenda where you're going, okay, all the great stuff's out of the way. It's like, it just keeps coming. It's like, oh, and there's more. Oh, and there's more. So as we go into this afternoon, this next segment is super, super exciting. Something has been said as we were kind of working through this morning about, I think it was Wayne Moorhead who said, hey, it seems like every time I'm walking down, I feel like now I'm, the veteran in the group and I see new people in the hall. We are attracting the craziest talent. I mean, I just interviewed 2 nights ago, from the hotel room. We've got a lineup of people that want to be our country general manager for Australia. Hello, Australia, New Zealand. I know you're watching either on replay or you're still staying up and pedaling through the night. But we're constantly acquiring talent and getting calls and texts daily. That's just like, do you have is there a spot for me? And so, but we are only hiring the best of the best because you deserve that. And so my piece of recognition I'd like to do now is to introduce to you our newest talent acquisition. And so we did a very major search because as we went into this year and I had put together the 2025 success plan for David Schmidt and the other senior executives, we talked about the potential of Europe. We talked about the potential of South Africa. We talked about a lot of things that were coming. But we really wanted a senior C-suite level person that was going to be able to strategically lead the market and take all of the incredible work that had been done by the team there and help them build. So I'd like to give a big round of applause for our newest talent acquisition just coming on 2 weeks ago here for his onboarding. Christian Dorner, give a stand, give a wave. Everybody get a look on him, spotlight. If you have a European business, make sure you talk to this man who is going to be leading transformational growth in the continent over there. He comes as a former CEO of a company that was in hyper growth, coming from a $1 billion brand, Tupperware, as well as being, that global force running the European markets beyond and South Africa. So we're so excited to have him here with us. He's already elevating conversations, telling us things that we didn't know just in his first 2 weeks on, and just came from, the opportunity he had with Wayne Moorhead. So in any case, as you're looking at the people that are coming on board, we don't have to look very far to look to the next talent that I'm bringing on stage, because this woman came on board at the very beginning of the year. And I was so excited because Janine Weber comes to us with such a vast treasure trove of experience, working at billion-dollar brands, driving revenue, working with sales. But most importantly, she comes with experience in the field. So again, I am always looking for this in these interviews. I want to know a couple of things. I want to know, what is their background? Why do they love direct selling? How do they feel about direct sellers? Do they have any experience? And finally, are they willing to work punishing hours? It's like I just said, and I mean that sincerely. It's like we are in full speed for you all. We are driven. We are passionate because our founder, our CEO, he is setting the tone for all of us. And we want those kind of people on the bus, in the right seats on the bus, and the wrong people off the bus. I mean, it might sound really like a harsh thing to say, but that's the reality of it, because we don't have time to waste right now. This gift, this blessing of LifeWave that we have, we don't have a moment. It's like one of the coaches that I was listening to, I love coaches, was talking in an interview, and somebody asked, when do you sleep? And he goes, I don't need to sleep. I will sleep when I'm dead. And I thought, there's my fella. Okay, but I mean, that's exactly how we feel right now. So Janine Weber comes to us again with that passion and that drive and that love for direct selling, she also has an amazing piece of her pedigree that I thought was very interesting as we were interviewing for the role of the vice president of North America. And that was coming from a company, although she left when she saw the writing on the wall that they were thinking about leaving the channel, understanding it, she couldn't even stomach to be around it. And before the announcement was made, before her company left our channel. So for those and to me, that instantly got my attention, because it's like, if you are willing to move like that, that tells me that you are aligned with our long-term vision, which you see in our compensation plan. So joining me on the stage now, Janine, we are going to talk about our latest development and what we're going to be launching here at LifeWave. So Janine Weber, come join me on the stage, please.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm so glad I'm on the bus.
I'm so glad you're in the right seat on the bus. I'm so glad you're on the right seat on the bus. So this segment has been in development in tandem with 2.0, with the enhancements that are coming. It was very, very clear that we needed to develop something very, very special because we didn't have a formal recognition program to go along with the enhancements. And recognition feels good, right? I mean,
Recognition feels so good. I mean, what you just said, I'm kind of blushing, but I'm a words of affirmation gal, so that was really meaningful for me. Thank
very
you.
good. Well, welcome to the team. Are we glad to have her? In addition to Janine being over North America, she also is over global recognition and global events. So she has got a very full plate. But again, she brings decades of transformational experience. And she is, again, one of the many members that's coming on that's going to elevate the experience. And we are all about experience here at LifeWave. So Janine, thank you.
Thank you.
And have fun with this
All
segment.
right, we're going to have some fun now. Okay, so who here likes to be recognized? That was a bit of a mid response, as my teenagers would say, but we're going to get a big one by the end of this, okay? So this is actually one of my favorite parts of the business, recognition. And why is that? Because I think deep down, if we're being honest with ourselves, we all crave it, right? We like feeling valued. We like feeling appreciated. We like feeling seen. And a lot of us don't have that in other parts of our lives, right? Meredith just mentioned that I started my direct selling career in the field. And I will tell you, when I signed up for that business, I didn't think I was looking for recognition. That wasn't what I was going for. I actually thought I was just going to dabble in it and not even, really do that much. I thought it was going to be a little get me out of the house hobby type thing. And the truth is I did need it. I was home with 3 kids under the age of 5. So needless to say, no one thanked me for the, on-time delivery and creativity of lunch. And there was no leaderboard for laundry. And I was working when I went back to work full time, my corporate role, there really wasn't much of that, right? Maybe at 10 years you'd get something, a handshake. But as I started building my business, I started getting texts and emails from my upline leaders saying, "You go, girl, you're crushing it." And I was like, well, that feels good. Someone noticed me, right? And then I started seeing my name on leaderboards, and that felt really good. And then I started earning trips and getting to walk stages and being asked to speak. And that felt really good. It felt so good. And I don't say that to brag on what I was able to do with my business. I say that because I realized that I was missing something that I actually wasn't even really aware that I was missing, right? So as leaders how important recognition is. And what I want to say is, first of all, we're in a room here in person with directors. You are, and above, you are obviously leaders. We have thousands of people watching this virtually. Some may not consider themselves a leader yet. But if you've brought one person into this business, you're a leader. And what we have created from a corporate recognition standpoint isn't to compete with what you're doing. It isn't to replace what you're doing. It's to enhance what you're doing. Those meaningful recognition moments that you have already created for your team will obviously still have a place alongside this. So before I get to the actual program, I do have some special recognition to do today, right here, right now. Most of you know that we have a field advisory board made up of several of our top leaders. We meet with them on a regular basis. They give us feedback. They are the pulse of what's going on the teams. They give us ideas and suggestions. We run things past them. We actually ask for a fair bit of their time, and we appreciate their contributions. Now, we also move people on and off of that field advisory board, and our time has come to say goodbye to some of, not goodbye, but just, off the board, not in general, to people who've been serving in this capacity for 2 years now. So I want to acknowledge Rick DeLuca, Dr. Nicholas Tavoli, and Renata Lundberg. I think Rick and Dr. Nicholas are both here. Maybe you can stand up so we can give you a big thank you and cheer. There you are. And Renata wasn't able to join us today in person, but I know she's watching on virtual, so thank you for your contributions. Now, we will be welcoming new people to replace those that are rolling off, have served their 2-year term, and I'm excited to announce that Steve and Gina Merritt and Andy and Mandy Hosier will be joining our field advisory board, along with our current members, Dr. Stacey Holweger, Marcy Preble, and Connie Lucas. So we look forward, very exciting. We look forward to a productive, ongoing working relationship with this group. They represent you so well in these conversations, and we really, really do appreciate their contributions. Okay, so who is ready to hear about this new recognition program? Yes? I feel like Dr. Stacey set this up so well this morning. She had the opportunity to preview it, so she knows what's coming. This is about you, right? It is called Celebrating You, because we would be nowhere without you. Let's be honest. This business is built on your contributions, on your team's contributions. Everything we do is in service to you. I hope you saw the giant Celebrating You installation out in the hallway. I hope you took some fun photos with it for social media. If you didn't, hot tip, makes a great social media post. And everything that we've built that we're going to go through is really about you celebrating those milestones, celebrating your passion for this business, your willingness to lean in, to dig deep, to work hard, to accomplish things, and most importantly, the legacy that you are building. So we're really excited that at every single rank, there will be recognition. You heard Steve this morning talk about just how fast someone can jet through those first ranks in the new plan, right? So we'll be recognizing all, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star managers and directors and executives and presidentials. So let's take you through what that's going to look like. Manager is really a pathway to leadership, right? From the moment someone achieves manager, they start stepping into that leadership role. And it's so important that we catch people early with recognition, help them feel valued and seen and celebrated. So first up, you're getting your first glimpse at our new pins. Gorgeous, right? So these are inspired by Damascus steel, something that David is very passionate about because of its uniqueness and its strength. And doesn't that describe all of you? Unique and strong. David was very involved in the design of these new pins. They're custom designed, and you'll see as we move through the ranks that they change a little bit. They obviously have the name of the rank on them, and then the stars are the focus for the stars is the gemstones that you see 1, 2, or 3. So at 1 and 2-star manager, your teams will earn, or you will earn, those of you on virtual who may not even be there yet, will be earning a custom pin and a certificate. You see the packaging here. It is unboxing worthy. It is worthy of a social media post. We will be doing social media recognition as well on the Business Builders page, and there will be conference recognition too. And get this, our goal, hopefully the team is going to be okay with me saying this, our goal is to have these on doorsteps within 30 days of someone achieving their new rank. So, because the other thing that's important about recognition is timeliness, right? For some people, following Steve's plan, I mean, they might have advanced 2 more ranks by the time they get their first one, but that's okay. They'll keep coming, right? Now, at 3-star manager, they will continue, of course, to get their pin and coming in that beautiful packaging. And then they will also get a recognition celebration brochure that really outlines the whole plan for them so that it inspires them to keep going and to keep building. All right. At the director level, this is really about starting to lead with purpose, right? These are people that are like driving down the road to their next, motoring down the road to their next rank advancement and really stepping into leadership. So here's what the pins look like at the director level. Steve, that looks suspiciously like a topaz. We did that just for you. Now you know. Yeah, we left it in there somewhere, just as a reminder for you. So our 1-star directors will get that custom pin and certificate. Of course, they'll continue to get social media recognition. They will get on-stage conference recognition. And hopefully you've read this in the plan, and it was referred to a couple times this morning, and we'll be back to talk more about the mechanics of how it works. The breakthrough bonus of $500 at 1-star director. Sound good for 1-star directors? All right, well, let's keep going, because at 2-star director, we're going to help them arrive in style at conference, along with their pin and all the things that you saw on the last slide. They're going to get custom branded away merchandise, either a tote bag or a backpack in beautiful ocean blue that is so on brand for LifeWave. And we're super excited to gift these to all of our 2-star directors. At 3-star director, we're going to continue that travel theme, and our 3-star directors, along with all those other goodies, are going to get an away carry-on suitcase, also in ocean blue, also branded. You don't see it branded in the photo quite yet. As soon as we get some of them, we'll, of course, do some great photography so that that brochure really shows off the LifeWave brand on it as well. Okay, next up, our executives. This is really people who are starting to inspire wellness worldwide, right? This is a major leap into higher leadership, and people that are, many of you, who are creating that ripple effect of wellness and really, really starting to change a lot of lives. So here's the pins for the executives with gorgeous green gemstones in them. They're an elevated pin, and we know that people will wear those very proudly. Of course, at 1-star executive, they'll continue to get that in that gorgeous packaging, continue to get social media recognition, continue to get on-stage conference recognition. They will also have access to a VIP conference lounge and conference seating. And this is where conference awards start coming into play. And we have custom designed these beautiful awards. David also very involved in the design of the awards. The photo on the slide does not do it justice. They are stunning. They've got gemstones in them, again, recognizing the 1, 2, and 3-star. And you can build out a beautiful set that will, maybe sit behind you on your shelving for when you're on your Zoom calls. And the breakthrough bonus here, let's not forget the breakthrough bonus here of $5,000. But we will not stop rewarding our executives, because at 2-star executive, we're going to add a holiday gift. We're going to give all of those things that I just talked about, and we're going to bring our 2-star executives on a headquarters retreat. They will visit the home office in Draper, get to see our amazing welcome center. We will stay at a mountain resort up in Park City, Utah. 4 days, 3 nights, including a guest. Who wants to be on this trip? Okay, you're saying that, but you haven't even seen what this trip looks like yet. We just brought our SPDs in a couple of weeks ago to experience basically what this trip will be like, so I want you to take a look.
LifeWave is on the rise. Leveling up. And reaching for more. Sometimes it takes courage. But there's greatness around every corner. Gathering momentum.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Gaining speed. Positioned for unprecedented success. our Olympic-sized ambition, fueled by the hearts and souls of our brand partners the world over. And after all we've achieved together, we're only getting started. What began as one voice has grown to a reverberating chorus of people sharing their light and making a difference. And the best is yet to come.
Well done. Salute. Live well, live long, and live young, my dear friends and family. Salute.
Be the light. LifeWave.
Does that look like a trip worth running for? Yes, yes, it is. We cannot wait to host our 2-star executives on that trip. Okay, let's move into 3-star executives because the rewards just keep coming. So along with the award, along with all of the things that we talked about, this time we're going to come to you. So our corporate team, our regional presidents and vice presidents and your regional managers are going to do a hometown visit. We will pick you up in a limo. We will take you to dinner. We will have you invite 3 of your VIPs and their guests along with you. And we will film some fabulous social media content for you. Sound fun? All right. Hometown visits for our 3-star executives. Okay, next, let's get into our presidential leaders. These leaders are obviously creating global legacies. This is the pinnacle at LifeWave, and we cannot wait to spoil them rotten. So let's take a look at our presidential pins. Gorgeous blue, of course, stones at the presidential level. Elevated pins as well. I know our presidential leaders will be very excited to wear these at all of our events. And then let's get into the details. At 1-star presidential, we will have that pin with those elevated precious stones continue, of course, to come in that gorgeous packaging. Social media recognition continues, a presidential holiday gift, and all of those on conference rewards, on-stage recognition, and VIP lounge, VIP seating. But wait, there's more. Because we're also going to add luxury gifts. At the 1-star presidential level, this will be Tiffany. I would like to stand here and claim that they actually designed this ring for us. They didn't, but it's so perfect. It's waves and it has a blue stone. I mean, we could say they designed it for us. So we know that our presidential leaders will be excited to wear that ring with pride. Our gents in the room may choose to get a beautiful pen and money clip instead of the ring. This will be a concierge type service, so you will be able to make that choice. Oh, and there's a $50,000 bonus at 1-star presidential. Sound good? All right, let's talk 2-star presidential because the gifts keep coming and the conference rewards pile on, of course, and the luxury gifts move up to the Cartier level where you'll be able to choose between the beautiful love necklace you see on the screen or this custom embossed leather bag. Excited? Yes, I love it. Okay, last but not least, of course, our 3-star presidentials who will get not 1, but 2, a pair of beautiful oyster blue pearl Rolex watches, along with their other perks and rewards, of course, and a cool $100,000 bonus. Something worth running for? I think yes. All right, so you've heard a lot. Are you dreaming big? Okay, you're dreaming big. Are you setting goals? Are you planning activity in behind those goals? Did you all see something in those slides that you are going to run for? Yes? Whether it's the first pin, whether it's a trip, whether it's the luggage, whether it's one of those gorgeous luxury rewards, or maybe a trip to headquarters. Everybody's got something in their mind. You're going to pin it on your dream boards. Yes? Okay. Everyone on your feet, I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to shout it out. Like, declare, this is what I'm running for. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Let's go. Let's do this. We cannot wait to celebrate you.